to Mr. Chris so he can join in. You really put that on there, huh? Yeah, not your own travel. Thank you. That's not me, guys. As you can see, that ain't me. Can I hear you? Say something. Oh shit. Gotta be kidding me right now. Hold on. Can you hear me? Let me. Oh, fellas. No, I can't hear you now. You gotta swipe off the YouTube app. I can't hear you. Hello, we got 2 people in here. Drop me a comment. Let me know who's watching. Hold on. Add. Hello? Man, I can't hear or see you. Hey, man. What do you want me to address? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me good? Can you hear me, fellas? Hello? Man, what the frig? I can't hear you. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. I can't hear him. The guest is trying to join and I can't hear him. Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect.
What the
Perfect.
hell is up with YouTube today?
I don't know, man. They've been doing that the last couple times, honestly. I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what the issue is. But hey, I appreciate that, Polska Republic, my Polish brother. How's everyone
What'd he
else here
say?
doing? He said, I'm subscribed and I watch your streams every day.
Hell yeah. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I can't. Are you trying to put a? Please address what? Stop saying please address this. What do you want me to address?
Yeah, you got to tell us what.
I mean, you might as well ask me now before people start joining in and then dropping some comments. You got your opportunity right now. Please address that Donald Trump is the best president in history. How would you address that?
Yeah, if they don't give us a subject, we'll just fill it in with our own.
No, I got plenty of subjects. I'm just waiting for some of you people to join in here. And guys, smash that like button. You didn't leave a comment. I don't know what your comment was because you didn't leave a comment. So if you want me to address something, you got to be more specific. Don't just say address this, please. Because I got a whole list of topics.
Please.
Please address this. Please address this. Address what? Address why you didn't smash that like and subscribe button. So today's title, is Trump a demon monster for deporting our illegals or what? Or did he save our country? Or is he saving our country?
He's saving our country.
Nah, I think he's a demon monster.
Who's that?
Donald J. Trump.
He ain't a
It's like
demon monster.
I'm just joking. I'm trying to send the link though. It's not letting me share it. Are you from Poland? Are you in Poland or are you in America? I'm curious because your name is literally Poland Republic. Okay, there we go. That's better. I was able to share it now, guys. Now we can get into the topics. Okay, so apparently, I think Vladimir Putin met with Trump last week in Miami, if I'm not mistaken, and now he's meeting with him. Now he's meeting with Zelensky on Sunday tomorrow. They're going to meet for talks on a security guarantee. They didn't give us our guarantee of getting our money back. That's what they need to give us.
Yep.
But Zelensky announced the meeting on social
We
media.
shouldn't even try and strike a deal with them on the rare earth minerals. We should sanction them.
We should just pull all of our funds out of there until they give us money.
We should just go
Great,
over and take it.
great people of Poland. Yeah, let's just go. Let's invade them. Russia can invade them from the front end. We'll invade them from the back end.
That sounds like a bad porno. Ew.
Oh my gosh. But he announced on social media we're not losing a single day, emphasizing the urgency of negotiations. You want to negotiate so badly in the damn war. You lost 35% of your country. The meetings followed the discussions between Russian negotiators and U.S. officials about a peace plan. Zelensky expects the discussion to focus on a U.S. brokered 20-point peace plan and security guarantee for Ukraine. Also, do we got anyone out there in Southern California? Because it seems like the flash flooding is not doing so good over there. Yesterday, ever since yesterday, they've had 3 or 4 days of rain, downpours that, spawn flash floods and mudslides. We know the Democrats like they're mudding. And residents in Wrightwood, a town about
Mud.
5,000, began digging out and, assessing damage. That ain't good at all. I'm from Florida. He's from Tennessee. Well, he's from Kentucky originally, but he lives in Tennessee. U.S. imposes visa bans on. We already talked about this last time. These damn European bureaucrats that are trying to destroy American society. They're trying to destroy the entire world. The U.S. imposes visa bans on Thierry Breton and 4 European NGOs. Figures over alleged online censorship. Sarah B. Rogers named Iran Ahmed, Josephine Ball, Annalena Vaughn, Clara Melford, and Thierry Brenton, and officials describing them as targets of the visa bans. The European Commission said it strongly condemns the U.S. decision and sought clarifications, while Emmanuel Macron, the gay trans lover of France, his wife's transgender, said
Allegedly.
allegedly, Emmanuel Macron said it's imitation. Not imitation. What's the word for it? Intimidation. Sorry,
Wiener.
intimidation. Yeah, the president of France said it's a. They're trying to intimidate us. They're trying to intimidate us. Fuck yeah, we try to intimidate you. You're trying to get rid of freedom of speech. You're running the new world order. You damn European bureaucrat bastards. But
They
smash
trying
that
to
like button.
intimidate us?
Mm-hmm. No, he said we're trying to intimidate them. Damn right, we're trying to intimidate
Oh,
them. They're trying to get rid of our freedom
who
of
cares
speech.
if you're trying to intimidate them?
We're gonna keep imposing visa bans on them until they give us our freedom of speech for the whole world. Officials signaled potential targeting of European companies and flagged corporation risks. So we're going to start targeting your damn European countries. If you want to keep arresting people for freedom of speech, we're going to start, freaking targeting your European companies, which you don't got many successful ones already. So, we're pretty much going to target anything we can think of. Probably one of your little gay designer brands that make men's dresses. We're probably gonna, start targeting one of those. Those are really gonna affect.
Versace.
Yeah, that's really gonna affect you guys because we have the largest gay population in the entire world. So that's really gonna affect you guys when we're not
Oh
allowing,
God.
our gay
Don't
folks
remind
to
me of
buy your
that.
dresses. Huh?
Don't remind me of that statistic. That's horrible. I thought
uh,
weirdos was France's natural resource.
Name 3 European companies. All right, Zara, IKEA, Let's see, number three. That's honestly hard. They really don't got shit. Zara, IKEA. You got one you can name of? Can you name?
Target,
Is Target
Target.
Target's European?
I'm pretty sure Target's French owned.
French owned,
Here, I'll
maybe. All
Google
right,
it.
we'll count that.
Google it.
Two genders. That's it. Is it that hard to realize there's only two genders? Are we really stuck on this? Trump is ready to go all-out war with the European bureaucrats over the control of their over the company's media and censorship as they try to censor people. You know, there have been many arrests from online comments. It's like these Democrat ran European nations are dictator socialist censorship hellscapes. This part's my own words, by the way. I put that in my notes. Aldi. Can't forget about Aldi. Cannot forget about Aldi. Aldi fucking sucks. But guess what? You guys want to talk about Palestine? Palestine isn't a damn country. It's a terrorist organization. Italy arrests.
No, it's a. I was wrong. I was wrong. Target is a American owned company. I heard a few
All right,
years
all
ago they
right.
were French owned. Why I said that, so I was wrong. People out there says I'm never wrong. I admitted I'm wrong.
All right, fellas. No one even fact checked that. Everyone just went with it. So, what do you guys think? Palestine or Israel, chat? What do you guys think? Trump 2024 to infinity. I'm all with that. I'm all with that. But what do you guys think? What do you think about, Palestine? Because Italy just arrested 7 dudes for stealing $8 million in donations for Palestine that were being funded to Hamas. So think about this. Enjoying the talk. New video tomorrow. Much appreciated. I thought it was gonna be today, man. I was gonna be looking for it today, but I'll be on the lookout. I'll be on the lookout on Sunday. But Italy, arrests 7 guys. People thought they were donating to Palestine. This money was going straight to Hamas. This money was going to the terrorists. But luckily, they froze that $8 million. They arrested every single one of them. They
No,
froze that.
they should take money that they confiscate from that's going to Hamas and send it straight to Israel.
Yep, all the money they confiscate from Hamas should go straight to Israel because that was, at the end of the day, that was money that was going to be used to take Israeli lives, to take Jewish lives. So you know what? That should go to. And speaking about Israel, speaking about Palestinians, there was a terrorist attack yesterday in Israel. A Palestinian man kills 2 in a car ramming and stabs someone in an attack in North Israel and injured 2 others. It's mind-boggling. This guy ran over a 16-year-old boy. And this is part of the problem. This ongoing beef between Israel and Palestine, it's not stoppable. These people are killing women and children. They don't give a damn. Especially these radical Islamists. We know they'll use a 3-year-old girl as a meat shield. We put out a short today. Hey, I'll check out your short. We know. I mean,
Who is
listen.
that?
Sorry?
Who is that?
His name is Behind the Stripes USA. So go check out his channel, everybody. I'll send you a
Okay.
link to it as well. I was gonna send it to you before, but I got a little bit busy. I'll send it to you after this live stream. But
Okay.
everyone out there watching, make sure to go check that out. Israel didn't occupy Palestine ever. Palestine's located inside of Israel. Okay? So no, Palestine was never occupied by Israel. Palestine has paid taxes, ever since they existed to Israel. So let's not get things twisted. And by the way, Netanyahu sent a Christmas greeting. He said Israel stands with Christians worldwide. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu delivered a Christmas message from Jerusalem stating Israel is the only country in the Middle East where the Christian community is thriving. Do I like everything that Benjamin Netanyahu says and does? Absolutely not. Am I really that, into their politics over there? Absolutely not. But what I can say is the radical Muslims that are taking out the Nigerians, the Christian Nigerians. Some of those Christian Nigerians are fleeing to Israel for religious freedom. So what does that tell you right there? What does that tell you about Christians in Israel? If Christians are fleeing from a radical Islamist country to Israel, what does that tell you right there?
There's a problem.
Israelis have been there for thousands of years. That tells you there's a problem. And it tells you that Israel doesn't shit on Christians like all these mainstream media people tell you. Palestinians are not, it's not a place, it's a nomad people. Yeah, it's nomad people from Lebanon, Syria, Egypt. It's technically
There
a
are no
state.
Palestinian people.
There's no Palestinian people. It's like Floridian people. What the hell is a Floridian person? Just someone that lives in Florida?
Yep.
Kimmel
So in that
2028?
aspect,
Oh, you're a troll. Poor rage bait. Palestine is not even on the map, brother. It's literally not even on the map. I looked on Google Maps. I looked on all kinds of maps. Palestine ain't on there, brother. Palestine is not a country. It's not even on Google Maps. It's just not there, fellas. I don't know what else to tell you. Does that mean I don't feel bad for some of the women and children? I absolutely do feel bad for the women and children of any war, specifically more for the Russian and Ukrainian women, but I do feel bad for anybody. Lucky to be a Canadian? Why? That way you can have more dictatorship and higher taxes and less freedom of speech and no Second Amendment rights. And also you can die in line for healthcare that you already paid for. Fuck the United Nations. They recognize it as bullshit. The United Nations literally responsible for human trafficking, narco trafficking, drug trafficking, all with Jeffrey Epstein. If you looked at the damn Epstein files, you would see exactly why the United Nations is basically the United Nations. The only way to put it is the United Nations is a bunch of punk ass bitches. Excuse my French, but that's the only way to put it. Like, what else can I tell
punk
you?
ass bitches.
Like, what
It's
can I
straight
tell
up.
you? Like, all they do is traffic humans, sell drugs, traffic weapons, perpetuate wars. That way they can make billions of dollars. That's the only thing they care about. Exactly. Same with the rest of NATO. Thank you. We agree 1000%. NATO was also involved in some of the human trafficking and drug trafficking that Epstein did.
Yeah, we dropped NATO.
So is Interpol. Interpol's involved with that. You don't think Interpol's the one that puts out the international warrants? You really think Interpol isn't involved in human trafficking? I mean, they just arrest the human traffickers that don't give them money. But all the shit they do is fine. But smash that like button, fellas. Two wings, same birds? No, sir. That's the neolibs and the neocons. Those are the two wings, one bird. That's the two wings, one bird, sir. By the way, California drops their lawsuit seeking to reinstate federal funds for the state's bullet train. All you pro-liberal, pro-California people out there, how can the fourth largest economy in the world, how can they not figure out how to build a damn train? Are you shitting me right now? That sounds like the Democrats don't know how to run a state. Oh, we got the fourth largest economy in the world. How the fuck you can't even build a train? Sorry about the
They're a
voice.
dead state as of right now, ain't they?
Oh yeah, they're in debt. Tens of billions of dollars. Right before Gavin Newsom came in, they were about $98 billion a year in surplus. $98 billion a year in surplus. Now they're just fucking off their money. Dude, I'm pretty sure they don't even know where the money for their train went. They already had a bunch of funding they were using that they were allocated. They sued they sued some kind of they had some kind of they sued the federal funding, and then they literally lost the fucking money. The Democrats just have poor leadership. It doesn't matter if it's the
Why
fourth
would we
largest
give money
economy.
to a state? Why would we give money to a state that isn't responsible enough to keep track of their billions?
Literally, states that went from a net positive to a net negative should not be allocated more federal funding. They should get their federal funding stripped away. I mean, it's crazy. And who was in here that was talking about Canada? Do we got any Canadians in here? Because I got some shocking fucking news for you right now about Canada. Shocking news, man. You're gonna be devastated. And this honestly goes down a giant rabbit hole. We got any Canadians in here? Come on, chat. Let me know if we got any Canadians in here. Any
Come on,
Canadians?
200 plus people in chat. Somebody got to be from Canada.
Yes, we should have term limits for Congress. Yeah, we got at least one person in Canada from here. They're not going to tell us.
Oh, I can't say I blame them.
They're not going to tell us. But there are, guess how many mosques there are in Toronto, if you had to give a guess.
20.
There's 125 mosques in Toronto, yet they pray in the middle of a busy street, blocking commuters and essential services like ambulances and fire trucks. The police are allowing it. You're witnessing, act of exercise and domination over a population that will soon be enslaved. The Canadians will soon be enslaved to the radical Islamists.
Well, when it happens, expect a I told you so.
I'm already telling you you're being enslaved. I don't know. Alberta, I think they could join America. I'm not totally opposed to it, but I would have to sit down and look at the logistics. I live in Canada. That shit's just fake. It ain't fake, brother. I've been to Toronto before. When I went to Toronto, I would say straight up, if I had to give you a calculation, I would say 98% brown faces. Literally, 98% brown. I'll be a little bit more generous, maybe 90%. For every one Canadian, I saw at least, nine Muslims or nine Hindus.
Ooh.
Now, there's nothing wrong with Canada because you. Is it because you want to get some Indian curry and smell feet? Is that why? Or is it because you want to, learn some Hindu shit? Yeah, it smells like thousands of those, but from India here. So a lot worse.
Ew. Ew.
Hey, much appreciated, Jake. If you're new to the channel, guys, smash that like and subscribe
Hey,
button.
hey, I'll come. I've got to move. Probably greet where at Walmart where you're at. But if they're paying 100 grand a year, I'll come do it.
For what? What did he say?
Walmart greeters. They said they're
Hmm.
looking for Walmart greeters like us. I said if they're paying 100 grand, I'll move to do it.
Yeah, they ain't paying that much. Trump, Trump,
Don't think I
Trump.
won't sit there and go. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming to Walmart. Easy, easy.
The police in Toronto don't give a damn if the Muslims are in the middle of the street. They don't give a flying fuck. They'll see a bunch of Muslims praying in the street, literally an ambulance and a fire truck with a person dying in the back of it. They'll be like, nah, man, you gotta wait for the Muslims. Let these Muslims pray. Let these Muslims pray. Fuck no. If that was in Florida, you wanna know what would happen? Here, guys, I won't even tell you what would happen. Yeah, I was gonna do that exact thing. Not even no words, no nothing. Just all
Be
hand
like,
motions.
what the fuck?
Yup. Yup. That's exactly what
You
happened. Legally,
know what would
lawfully.
happen in Tennessee? You
What?
know what would happen in Tennessee?
What?
Hey, feller, hold my beer. Did you see the splat on that shit?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. These people can't be praying in the middle of the street. And these same liberal leftists, people like Gavin Newsom, people like all these different Democrats, they're saying they're okay with the white being the minority. They said, oh, the white are going to be the minority soon. That's a great thing in the US. That's a great thing. And especially the black and brown communities, dude, they are celebrating it. They are foaming from the mouth, dude. Falcon Man was foaming from the mouth. You want to know what Falcon Man told me on live stream? He said, "I can't wait for the white man to be the minority. I can't wait." He was literally foaming from the mouth, dude. It was scary, man. It was scary. He was foaming from the fucking mouth over the thought of the whites being the minority in the country. It is mind-boggling. But smash that like button, man. What do you think about the white man being the minority in the country? What do you think about other white
Uh,
men celebrating that?
I mean, I'm not going to celebrate it. It is what it is. I don't like it. I think this is what Planned Parenthood's brought us.
Listen, I'm all up for immigration. I love legal immigrants. But why are these people celebrating
Yeah,
it?
the immigration ain't helped it either.
Yeah.
Combination of Planned Parenthood and immigration. No, we are not. We do not need to be restructuring the trying to think of the word here,
I mean, the white man, I think, is
demographics of
only about
America.
19% of the global population.
Yeah, we don't need to be reshaping the demographics of America.
Ice, get them all, Lord. Jesus Christ. But smash that like and subscribe button. You're both ignorant as the day is long.
Well, here, I'll put my thinking cap on here. Hold on.
Who doesn't love
There I go. I
ICE?
got.
Not a single U.S. citizen has been deported, fellas. You know, someone tried to tell me a U.S. citizen that was deported yesterday, and I looked it up. It was from 2012. And I don't even know if he was a U.S. citizen, but guess who was president in 2012?
Oh, bummer.
Yup, not a single U.S. citizen deported under Donald J. Trump. Not a single one. Only green card holders where their green card expired. Or if the green card got revoked, they could also get deported. But I'm pretty sure there hasn't been, other than one college
Yep,
student,
that's
maybe a
right.
couple
Having a
college
green card does
students.
not make you a citizen.
There was 3 veterans that were supposedly U.S. citizens. A Purple Heart veteran. A Purple Heart veteran. Oh my God. He deported a Purple Heart veteran. Trump's a demon. This guy was a drug trafficker. This guy shot a 19-year-old pregnant chick. And this guy, who the hell knows what heinous fucking shit he did? I mean, none of
Well,
them were U.S. citizens.
in all fairness, Graham, in all fairness, Democrats did try to make George Floyd a hero.
Juan Lopez was not deported. He was detained and released. We already been over this Juan Lopez guy. He's in Florida. He was detained for I think a day or two and they released his ass. He was not deported. And yes, he was a US citizen. He was detained by the police, just like I've been detained by the police, just like he's been detained by the police. And guess what? Got released. No crimes, nothing found. So go cry about that. Sometimes innocent people get detained by the police. But guess what? If you didn't do any crimes, you're going to get released. It's that simple.
Argentina beef. Hey, I'll
Oh
eat some
man,
Argentina
Argentina
beef.
has the best beef. You worshiping George Floyd? Are you kidding me right now? Let's go, Brandon, man. Let Sleepy Joe sleep, man. Let Sleepy Joe sleep. We love the Constitution. That's why we're reminding you not one U.S. citizen has been deported.
This shit is traumatizing. You idiot. Again, your standards are low as hell. You should be embarrassed. One would think if you didn't do any crimes, you wouldn't have to fear detainment. Man, only a pussy's afraid of that shit. Cops used to pick me up and hold me for 72 hours because they thought it was funny. You want
Only pussies are scared of sitting in a freaking empty room for a few hours and then being
you
released.
want to fuck with them? Hey, you want to fuck with them? I'll tell you how to fuck with them. Sit in there. Don't disturb anybody or anything or get up and knock on the door. Just sit there like a psycho, like a good little psycho, and don't say one word. Don't even, I don't care if you got to piss yourself. You sit there. You just sit there. And then when they come to the door to let you out, you don't jump for it either. You make them ask a few times. Dude, it fucks with them bad. I dare you. Why would I dare people that ain't even going to end up in the drunk tank?
I have no clue about the World Cup.
Dude, there was one time that it was even before the biker stuff. They helped me one time, and it was when I had the floor covering business, and they were getting ready to let me go, and they're like, "Hey, are you gonna give us a?" This is the short of it. Are you gonna give us a deal on some floor cover, man? I need to redo my kitchen. Like, dude, you just helped me for 70 hours. Why am I going to give you a deal on shit? I said, I'm charging you double.
uh, uh, Smash that like button, guys. Let's get to 50 likes, fellas. 50 likes. Easy peasy. So why are you guys crying? When American citizens get detained, why are you crying when these criminals get deported? This fucker was a drug smuggler. He didn't even get deported. He self-deported. He deported himself. Because he knew he was in this country for 35 years illegally. 35 years. It doesn't matter if he got some Purple Nurple Heart Award. Okay? Cool. He got a Purple Heart Award. Thank you for doing your job. Thank you for your service. But too bad you turned out to be a criminal and a shitty person and you didn't fill out your applications to become a U.S. citizen. Now just get the fuck out. Peace out. And this fucker, this guy, there's no fucking excuse for him. You're going to defend Jose Barker, I mean? This guy shot a 19-year-old pregnant chick. This is the type of people that the Democrats the Democrats will literally support this guy for shooting a 19-year-old pregnant chick. They'll say, you know what? He might have shot a 19-year-old pregnant chick, but he's a really good guy. He's a really good guy. I mean, he served his country. He has to be a good guy. We know that he shot a pregnant chick, but he's still a really good guy. That's like the Democrats, dude. That's exactly what the Democrats would say, man. That is exactly what the demon rats would say. They protect criminals, man. They protect criminals. They protect criminals, and then they'll tell you Trump's a felon. Trump's a felon.
Evidently, Russia attacked Kyiv last night. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that. They came through with that hard arsenal.
Ma'am, it looks like on here they pitched a fit because it's the day before the meeting with Trump in Florida. Hey,
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. And I'll tell you why. Now, there's more incentive than ever for Zelensky to seek peace.
I mean, dude, he wouldn't care if he left Ukraine and his house was completely gone. And he said, "Oh shit, man, we gotta keep fighting this war. We gotta keep getting this money. I gotta keep putting drugs up his nose."
Dude, did you see that video where he daggone blew a chunk of it looked like crack rock out his nose?
I've seen plenty of videos of him doing that at this point. And the
People are like,
Democrats will
oh,
say,
cocaine's powder. Uh, you have to break it up. I'm just saying.
and, it's, and the Democrats will scream, "Oh no, he's innocent, man. He didn't do no drugs. That's just a little baking soda coming out of his nose. He just has a little bit of allergies, man. That's not no drugs in his nose."
Yeah, or baby powder, or baby laxative.
1776 for the military. Man, they're horrible, man. They just love protecting criminals and then they scream, well, Trump's a felon. Well, Trump's a felon. Did you hear Mr. Chris defending Bill Gates? I mean, not Bill Gates, Bill Clinton.
Oh my gosh, no, but it doesn't surprise me. But how can you defend Bill Clinton? He invited Zelensky over 20 times to the White House. I mean, the man
Zelensky?
is in a picture framed over top of a toilet in one room and in another room, period. The original Blue Bill. How
Who's
do you
Epstein,
defend
not
that?
Zelensky? Warrior divided. What are we talking
How
about?
do you
Why are you
defend
staring?
that?
Man, he's innocent. Here's how Mr. Chris defended it. He said, well, Bill Clinton said release the Epstein files.
How do you defend that?
Well,
There are
because Bill
three.
Clinton's attorney,
There is
because Bill
three.
Clinton's
Look at that. There
attorney
is
said release
three
the Epstein
blacked out.
files.
Did you notice that there's three blacked out boxes in that photo?
Well, are you trying to say Michael Jackson is guilty?
I'm saying there was something fucked up going on in that room, and Michael Jackson, and it looked like Oprah Winfrey was there with Bill Clinton.
Well, who's defending Bill Clinton? The Democrats. Some deranged ass Democrats out there defending Clinton. I mean, even if all the Democrats weren't defending Clinton, they're at the bare minimum ignoring Clinton. I mean, these
How does a guy?
Democrats out there asking me, "Oh, why are you still supporting Trump after what you learned? What did I learn about Trump and the Epstein files? What the fuck did I learn? That he's being set up and there's no evidence that he's guilty? What did I learn? Come on." Look, they're defending him again. They're saying Clinton doesn't need defending.
They ain't no defending Clinton. You can't defend the man. Doesn't need defending. You can't defend him. There's a distinct difference there.
I mean, give me an example of something the Democrats discovered in the Epstein files, guys down below, and I'll tell you why it's bullshit. Why it's bullshit. I mean, you should be able to do your own research on the Epstein files, but if you need me to tell you why it's bullshit, I can. If you have something specific you want us to talk about, drop a super chat. It's the holidays, fellas.
Does that guy look like
Nope.
Adam Schiff?
Yep. Don't forget, the Democrats want your sons and daughters to mutilate their genitals and take hormones and cut their wieners off. Don't forget about that.
I wonder if they get to take it home in a jar.
You have to ask Mr. Chris on that one. Once again, if you can give me one example of how Trump is guilty, I'm here to listen to it. But you dipshit Democrats can't even make a coherent thought.
Yeah, make it make sense. Show us where Trump's guilty.
All you guys keep saying is evil, guilty, GOP, guilty. He was not found guilty of tape. What the fuck are you yapping about? He was not found guilty of grapes. Lying sack of Democrat shit.
Yeah,
Evil bastard Democrats.
show us something that ain't been debunked.
Yeah, show us something we ain't seen or heard before.
It's like the stuff that they're bringing up ain't even the stuff that was in the files that got dropped. It's stuff that's over 2 years old.
See, these damn demon rats is just making shit up left and right. This is why no one supports the Democrats anymore.
Yeah.
If you
Every
don't pick up
time.
seats during the midterms, your party is finished.
Yeah.
Finito. That shit's going in the
I'm going to
trash
really
can.
piss.
You're gonna
I'm going
have
to
to
really piss.
rebrand. You're gonna have to
I'm going to
rebrand the
really.
Democrat Party as the Democratic Socialist Muslim Party.
Well,
That's the
I'm
only
going to
way you're
really
ever gonna
piss
get.
the libs off. I'm going to really piss the libs off. Every time you all accuse Trump and convict him in the eyes of the people on stuff that's already been disproven and debunked, it's false. Um, you're making him a victim. Do y'all want to make Trump a victim? Just saying.
The Democrats just don't got any damn proof of anything anymore, man. All they got is hearsay. They can't give you sources. They can't give you evidence. For fuck's sake, we're going to believe the party that tells you these people were U.S. citizens when you can Google it? Not a single veteran that was deported was a U.S. citizen. They've been lying to us all year. They told us Abrego Garcia was a U.S. citizen. They told us this fellow was a U.S. citizen. They told us this fellow was a U.S. citizen. This is shit you can Google in 30 seconds. If the Democrats are just going to keep lying, then how the fuck are we ever going to believe these people?
Do we think there's a difference in
How?
Democrats and Republicans? Not all Republicans, because there's a lot of Democrats that became Republicans. They're called rhinos, Republican in name only. I wish the Republicans had done that to the Democrats.
You should probably Google it. Trump has never been jailed for. He has never been charged with rape. So you might want to you might want to Google it.
Here, I'll Google it.
I ain't got pajamas on. What the hell are you talking about? I got black pants on. These Democrats are just mad. I'm exposing the truth. Once again, can't even name one U.S. citizen that was ever deported. But you're screaming, U.S. citizens deported! U.S. citizens deported! You look like a fucking maniac. You look like a fucking maniac, fellas.
I don't see anything here about Trump being convicted of rape.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Limits
Yep.
significance to the jury's decision to not find that rape occurred.
Being detained is not almost being deported. What are you yapping about? Now they're
Being
screaming.
detained
Now
is
they're
being
screaming.
detained.
Yeah, one guy comment. He said, "Oh, they got detained. That was almost deported." No, it wasn't. Get the fuck out of here.
Being
Smash
almost
that.
deported is hopping on the plane. They said, "Hey, get him off of there. We made a mistake." That's almost deported.
Oh, here we go. Now they're coping with the fact that we're lied to. Okay, let's pretend for a second that being detained is almost bad enough. Is bad enough. Are you still gonna sit here and tell me that's okay for your Democrat Party to lie to you and tell you that U.S. citizens are being deported? I mean, can you at least acknowledge that your Democrat Party is lying to you? Can you comment lies if you can admit the Democrat Party has been lying to your face? Stop sniffing children, you damn Diddycrats. Listen, not one single U.S. citizen has ever been deported under Trump. Now, I don't know about under Obama. I have heard that there was a couple U.S. citizens that were deported under Obama. But under Donald J. Trump, no, I don't think there was a single U.S. citizen deported. Not that one that I know of. And if I'm wrong and if a U.S. citizen was deported, please tell me their name. What about the U.S. veterans? None of these fuckers are U.S. citizens. They're all green card holders, and their green cards expired. So once again, can you guys name one single U.S. citizen that was deported? This guy was a fucking narco trafficker. First off, he self deported himself because he was here for 35 years illegally without any kind of citizenship. No green card expired, no citizenship, nothing. He self deported himself.
Hey,
We literally.
Jared Moriarty, you can join the Discord and we'll talk to you. And if you're civil and stuff, and you've actually got something to add as far as conversation goes, Graham will debate you. But if you
You don't
want
care
to
about
cut,
veterans? You're right. I don't care if you served this country and then became a narco trafficker. I don't care if you served this country and then you shot a 19-year-old pregnant woman like Jose Barker. You're right. I don't give a damn. Deport, deport, deport. We should deport everyone else except citizens. If you're here illegally, if your green card expired, we should come in. We don't care if you're 4 years old. We should come into your elementary school, wherever you're at, come grab you up, put you on a plane, and deport you with your mom or dad, whoever. And shit, if we can't find them because they're running and they're bitch ass cowards, then we'll just deport you back to Mexico anyway. I mean, what else can I say, fellas? What else can I say? We've been talked about the Epstein files. Now, if there's something you want to specifically talk about, like I said before, you guys are welcome to drop super chats for suggestions or comments. If you're here illegally and you're a Muslim or you did a fraudulent visa, according to Trump, 50% of the Somalis in Minnesota did fraudulent visas. So those Muslims
they
will be getting sent back to Somalia.
they stole from autistic kids.
They stole $300 million that was supposed to go towards feeding these starving autistic children. You don't care about those children. You rather just Muslims steal money. You just like when Muslims steal money. Sejong Park was not a U.S. citizen. He was a drug trafficker and he was here illegally and he self-deported. He didn't even get caught by ICE. He just deported himself out of this country. Because he was a fucking criminal. What happened to the good old days when the Democrats used to support deportation, man?
They had to divide America.
It's like, I gotta say, at least during the Obama administration, they just supported the very basic shit that every other country does, which is deport.
I think it's a matter of wanting to divide the country. I think because to me that's proof that if there's a party that's responsible for division amongst the American people, it would be the Democrats.
It's the Democrat Party.
I mean, look at what they support. They support transgender health care, if there is such a thing. They support illegals over natural born U.S. citizens.
Wait a second. They're gonna make sure you pay for their fucking wiener cutting surgery. You're gonna pay for their wiener cutting surgery right fucking now, or you're taking away
And
their
why would they
transgender
do that?
rights.
Why would they do that if not for the sake of division?
Mm.
I think
Because
that's
they
what it's
want you to
about.
pay for they want you to pay for their wiener to be cut off. They want you to pay for their hormones.
There's nothing normal about that shit. There's nothing normal about that.
You sound ignorant. uh, the Democrats trying to spread hatred, man. Fucking straight up hatred.
Hate and discontent.
I'm
You know,
fighting for
here
this
we go. Did
country
you
right
fight for this
now. These
country?
damn demon rats and these globalists trying to take over.
One fella asking if you fought, or me, if I fought for this country, is the only way to serve the American country? Is there only one way to serve the American country is by joining the military? I'm curious. Is that the only
I'm
way?
fighting for this country right now. These damn globalists, these demon rats want to get our kids and they want to chop off their wieners. They want to raise taxes to 60% and make you pay for their health care, make you pay for their welfare benefits and their free housing. They want you to pay for 100 new mosques in your local
Be a
city. They
civil
want you to be
servant.
surrounded
Here we
by
go.
Muslims.
Be a civil servant or be a soldier are the only ways to serve this country. Really? What about the farmers? Did the farmers not serve this country? Smoking Blondie? I'm waiting for you. Smoking Blondie, I'm asking you, does the farmers serve this country?
The illegal alien immigrants serve this country according to the Democrats.
No, farmers are not serving this country. Oh my gosh.
You serve it on your couch steering wheel holder.
Hey, you know what? I think I do serve this country by driving a truck. I make sure you get your goods and services. I make sure you have nice roads to drive on. I'm responsible for infrastructure in particular. I think I do
You know
serve this
what?
country. And I'm
Elon
going to drop
Musk
another
served this
hard fact
country,
on you.
man.
Do you know what profession has a higher death rate than the enlisted military man? Truck driving.
Elon
By a
Musk
lot.
served this country, and you damn lazy motherfucking Democrats want to scream, "Oh, we need to tax Elon out of
What's
oblivion.
stolen valor,
Elon's
Blondie? What's
evil.
stolen valor?
Elon served this fucking country. Did you serve this country?"
Come on, smoking Blondie. What's stolen valor? Who stole valor?
Elon didn't steal valor. He was serving this damn country.
I think she's talking about me.
Elon might have only served this country for 6 months
Did you know
through the
what? The way
government,
it goes,
but
Blondie, the way it goes, if you're free, thank a veteran. If you're full, you got food, thank a farmer. And if it's on your table, thank a trucker.
smash that like button. Listen, shout out everyone that served this country. But if you're lip-tarded and you're out of the military, you might have a mental illness. You might want to go to your VA because there's no reason a fucking ex-military member should be supporting the Democrat Party. You got a fucking mental illness, and I promise you that. Something happened in that military. I don't know if it was sexual abuse. I don't know if some dude took you from behind. I don't know what happened in that boot camp, but something fucking happened, man. Something happened. And you should seek therapy for it. It's that damn simple. The
You know
damn
what? If
demon
truck drivers
rats.
was to stop today and the military was to stop today, you'll starve in 3 days, and it ain't because of the military.
I'm not trying to ignore any comment. Do you see all these comments that we're getting? If you want your comment read out loud, you can drop a fucking super chat. Stop whining and bitching that you're being ignored. Everyone that works a job has $2 for a super chat.
I'm not going to say the military don't do shit. The military does protect the country, but farmers feed you, and truckers get it there. But the cold hard fact, there's more deaths. The percentage rate, my chances of dying is the greatest driving that truck as it is serving in the military or farming.
Who do you
That's a
think
fact.
delivers food from Amazon, you dipshits? Jose Hermascalo was detained for 10 days and is a citizen. Georges Rios is also a citizen, set in detention for a month. You'll excuse it, shaking my head. Was this even under Trump? Let me look into this. Let me look under this. I'll tell you 1 second. I'll look into this 1 second. I'm pretty sure I already looked into this Jose fella, and I'm guessing one of these two fellas was probably under Obama, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, fella.
I'm seeing what I can find on the George Ray's guy.
Seeing what I can find on this guy too. I guarantee you he probably just did a quick Wikipedia, read off the headlines, and didn't even see what it was about. He was held by Border Patrol. See, if he would have just properly presented his paperwork, he would have never had that issue. Because he was arrested without ID. And he only got released when he was willing to provide his social security information. That sounds like it was his fucking fault. That was this year. Let's see the other fellow when it comes to George Rayos. Like I said, no U.S. citizens have been deported. So you couldn't disprove my claim. He was not deported. He was detained. We already been over this. The second guy was working at a cannabis farm and got his shit, when the door got kicked down, then he got detained for 3 nights. So boo-hoo, 3 nights and 7 days. None of them were deported. Plenty of U.S. citizens get detained for all the time. They should have had proper documentation. At the end of the day, if you get detained, it's because you don't have documentation. That's on your fault. What kind of fucking retard doesn't walk around with an ID or a passport? I don't feel bad for anyone that got detained by ICE. You want to know how they could have avoided that? They could have just been like me, and they could have had their wallet. In my phone, I have pictures of my passport, my social security number, everything. I mean, is it that difficult? Literally, the first guy, they said the reason they detained him was because he didn't give them any of their information. He got released when he gave them his social security number. It's not unconstitutional. It's not unconstitutional to be detained. You can be detained for reasonable suspicion. It isn't unconstitutional.
I think they misspelled Ray's last name.
Aren't you
George.
required by law to present your ID when you're asked for it? Or is that a lie? Let's look that up. But it's not unconstitutional to be detained for reasonable suspicion. It's constitutional, it's lawful, it's legal. If you don't like the lawful and the legalness of it, then go take that up with the Supreme Courts. But it doesn't matter. Every fucking illegal alien criminal bastard should be deported out of this country. There's no excuses for them entering this country illegally. And you are required to show ID to law enforcement. It doesn't matter if it's ICE or police. If you don't do that, that's going to fall on you. I have many lawyer friends, and I know how to read the laws and the Constitution. It's that damn simple. Once again, are you ever going to acknowledge the fact that the Democrat Party is a bunch of lying sacks of shit when they tell you guys that U.S. citizens are being deported?
Okay.
Deport every
Evidently, there's a
single illegal
on the
alien
George
criminal
Retez,
bastard.
on
Illegal
the George
aliens are
Ret
useless.
on the George Retz arrest, where they said they held him 3 days. There is a discrepancy between ICE and him. ICE says he resisted. Of course, he says he didn't resist.
Broke up. What did I say?
ICE says that he resisted arrest. Of course, he says he didn't resist arrest.
He
So,
resisted arrest. That's a criminal action. He's a criminal. He's a criminal fuck. So he got detained for 3 days. He should be lucky he just got detained for 3 days. Doesn't sound like he got charged, but he was resisting arrest. You're defending criminal bastards. That's all the Democrats can do. Defend criminals. Once again, couldn't even name one single person that wasn't a fucking criminal. The first guy didn't show his ID.
okay, here we go. On July 10th, Reds. It's Reds, not Rays. Okay, whoever put that comment in there, you're retarded. We're already going to reply to you and address your question. You can at least get these names right. On July 10th, Reds was headed to work around 2 p.m. and the narrow road leading to the farm was log jammed. He said he weaved his compact white Hyundai forward past parked cars and protesters determined to make it to his shift. He stopped short when he came upon a line of federal officers who blocked his path to the farm. Reds 25, wearing shorts and a hoodie, got out of his car and tried to tell the federal judges that he worked for the farm. Okay, now let's look at this. Okay, what I get is the man was weaving in and out of traffic on a narrow road and then comes up on a line of federal agents. If I was a federal agent and I saw somebody weaving in and out of traffic on a narrow road, you're going to have my attention. I'm going to obviously think that you're trying to get away, or you're up to no good.
Or you're
Hey,
high because you work at a weed farm.
agents ignored him, he said, and instead told him to get out of the way. So he got back in his car and tried to back up. Agents began lobbing tear gas canisters toward the crowd to disperse them. Reds began hacking and coughing as the gas seeped into his car, and federal officers began pounding on the car door. He said they gave him instructions to move that were contradictory. He did not move where he told them to move to. Reds is a fuck up. Reds is a fuck up and should not be
Here,
brought up as he was detained. He deserved everything he got because he's a fuck up.
oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's okay. But don't you guys defend a criminal who has 34 felonies? I will let you respond to that one. Listen, he's not a fucking criminal. 34 fake charges.
Tremonte,
He's never been
Tremonte, what's
sentenced.
the 34 counts?
He's never been sentenced. He doesn't have felonies, sir. He's never been sentenced.
Yeah, what were the crimes, Tremonte? Start calling him Picante.
Corrupt
I
business
don't think you'll find
practices
corrupt
when
business
literally the bank
practices
came to court
in
and
there
said he was
anywhere,
innocent.
smoking blonde. Yeah,
See,
I don't think.
these Democrats think it's okay for them to defend heinous criminals, people that shoot 19-year-old pregnant women, people that beat their wives like Obrego Garcia, people that traffic humans like Obrego Garcia. people that smuggle drugs, beat their wives, shoot pregnant women. But God forbid, you call them out. They're gonna say, "Isn't your president a felon?" That they just love defending people that shoot women, that beat their wives. But the minute you say fuck that shit's fucked up, they'll say, "Oh, your president's a felon." Stop coping. Stop coping for all your criminal defending. You guys are the party of the criminals. You say, "Don't blow up those drug boats. We need our drugs." Don't put this guy that shot a pregnant woman, don't deport him. We need these kinds of people on the streets. We need more illegal alien immigrants to shoot pregnant women. That's what the Democrats were asking for. Tim Walz was stealing money.
Oh, retard Tim. Hey, if you
They
listen out
got
there,
their due
Grandpa Timmy,
process.
you're
Every
a
single
retard.
illegal alien immigrant got their due process. Not a single U.S. citizen was deported. We made an entire video about that drug dealer he pardoned. So before you speak about it, go on my channel and watch the entire video about that drug dealer that was pardoned. Go watch
Juan
that interview.
Orlando Hernandez.
There are videos of what? We posted a full 30-minute video explaining that drug dealer from Honduras. If you're actually interested in knowing the topic, I can recommend you to go watch that video on my channel and then go watch Juan Orlando Hernandez's interview. And he explains it probably even better than we did. The Silk Road founder, that man did about 20 years in prison. That's long enough, brother. He didn't smuggle, he didn't traffic any drugs. He just created a website, so calm down. Man, if I tell lies, Germonte, then why are you watching me every day?
Because
I didn't
they're
tell any lies.
psychos.
It's all public information. And what lies did I tell? All you Democrats can say is lies, lies, lies. You
That's
can
all
never
they
tell me.
can say. They can't
They can't tell
elaborate
you
on it.
what. Yeah, they can't tell you what you're lying about. Next president after Trump? That's an easy answer. Trump.
Oh, gosh.
But can we get to 50 likes, guys? Subscribe. Do you allow people on the stream to talk to you? Yeah, probably in the future we're going to do a call-in episode. We still let people call in now, but if they want to call in, they got to drop a super chat. And it got to be for a specific amount. I'll do $50 right now, but when New Year comes, we're not going to do less than 100. $50. I see you still watching me. You can watch in the silence. I'm gonna put you in the corner like your mama should have put you in the corner like a long time ago. And then maybe if your mama put you in the corner just like I put you in the corner, you would have became
Spank
something
at
of
bottom.
yourself. Maybe like a
Spank at
man or
bottom.
something.
It's spank at bottom.
But smash that like button. Smash that like button. Subscribe more importantly. Listen, I just wish these Democrats could name one person that didn't get due process, one person that was a U.S. citizen that got deported. I mean, I just don't know. Did you not see his comment, Germonte? He's the one that started the insult war. If someone wants to start that bullshit and I know them, they're gonna get spanked. They're gonna get spanked by a 6'5" giant. Man, I don't like eggs, but eggs are cheap. Eggs are cheap, man.
I
Thank you,
like
Donald
eggs.
J. Trump.
I'll eat the hell out of some eggs. Sunny side up or scrambled or hard boiled. Oh man, I make the best hard boiled eggs. I got it on just the right exact amount of time, and then when you get them out just right, you cool them off and you peel them. The yolks are still runny. They're so good.
Trump 2028. Trump 2028. $10 a dozen? Where the fuck do you live? There's nowhere in the country where there's $10 a dozen for eggs. You don't even buy your own fucking groceries. Mama does. Holy shit, $10 a dozen?
Mama probably tells you that they're $10 a dozen, so you don't waste them, fat ass.
uh, I guess you really liked Biden's 10% inflation. $2.39 Walmart. Indiana is one of the cheapest states in the fucking country. I'm sorry to everyone out there that supports my channel that lives in Indiana, but the only people that live in Indiana are the people that can't afford to live anywhere else. And people in Indiana would probably agree. That was under Barack Obama. George Garcia wasn't a U.S. citizen. Diesel might hit $2.99 in Texas. Been a long while since that happened, fellas. Mistakes have been made under the Obama administration. Oh, you really liked when Barack Obama put that American citizen in the ICE detention facility for 1,000 days, didn't you? You liked that. What about when Barack Obama deported U.S. citizens? Did you like that as well? Or was your favorite part when Barack Obama deported 5 million people? I'm really curious out there.
What about when January 6th was almost held for 3 years in inhumane conditions?
What about when Barack Obama deported 5 million people and 80% of them did not get due process? It did happen, sir. You might want to look on Google and do some research. I guess you don't know shit about your favorite president, Germonte.
We need to start calling him Picante.
I mean, dude, anywhere is better than Indiana. Mr. Chris lives in Indiana. Oh, here we go. Kevin, the way you look, brother, I wouldn't be calling anyone a loser. Look at your profile picture. You losers embarrass Trump and his real supporters. Kevin, dude, look at your fucking profile picture. You ain't a Trump supporter.
You look like a walking douche, a strawberry douche.
I mean, these people are fucking ridiculous. Kevin, look in the mirror. You look like a cuck. Hey, thanks you, Xavion, or however you say your name. Appreciate that super chat. I'll leave you a like. Kevin, so you live in some random shithole I've never heard of in North New York. Cool, brother. Nice.
Okay, Damien, stop spamming guilty. We're going to time you out. I'm asking nicely. You can't see the other comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Damien, for shutting the fuck up. But can we get to 50 likes, fellas? 50 likes. All right, Damien, I told your bitch ass to shut the fuck up. Now I'm going to kick you out of here. Goodbye.
Damn it, boy. Did we even ask nicely?
We asked nicely, Damien. We asked nicely. Good morning, Bernie L.
Morning,
Man, this
Bernie L.
storm.
Hey, Bernie L. From a Tennessee point of view, y'all will get more done out in California if you don't sleep all day. It's almost 1 o'clock here.
It's a
I'm just
Saturday
joking.
during the holidays. Let the man do what
I'm
he
just
wants.
joking, Bernie L.
It's only 10. It's only 10 in California.
That's a joke we like out here because they're always like 4 hours behind us. So the joke is like it gets lunchtime. It's like our day's half over and they just starting.
California is the fourth largest economy in the world, yet they literally cannot build a bullet train. They failed on their bullet train project. They were asking the federal courts to give them the money that they promised, and then they just canceled on it themselves because they couldn't build the damn bullet train. Not to mention California's in debt. That's exactly why you need a man like Bernie L. California has the biggest debt of any state in the entire country. Number one homeless too. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the homeless get paid to be homeless in California. That's got to stop.
Graham, they keep charging us 88 cents in our gas prices for that bullet train for nowhere. To nowhere. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is mind-boggling. But I just lost my thought. What was I gonna say? Hold on. Gavin Newsom 2028. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, number one in homeless. Oh yeah, what you said. They get paid for the homeless. Literally, the nonprofit organizations, all those organizations that support the homeless get paid 800 and no, actually $900,000 per homeless drug zombie they have. So they're encouraged to make even more homeless drug zombies. Why do you think they want? Why do you think they were giving out free crack pipes and free needles during the Biden administration? Do you think that was to slow down the drug rates?
You know, is it to maybe have more Congress people?
More
You think that
Congress
could?
people.
Yeah, you got more representatives based on how what your population is.
I guess, yeah. But how is giving more crack pipes giving more population? That's where I'm lost at.
Yeah, larger population gets more representatives. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So
That's
what? They
bullshit.
encourage more. They encourage more crackheads to come to California. Basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like for instance, instead of Hunter Biden doing crack and like where he's from, he's gonna come to California and do some crack because he can get at least a free pipe.
Well, get a free pipe, but see, the state it beefs up the state's voting numbers. For instance, the electoral college, whoever carries California carries a lot of electoral votes, and when you get California, you get the beefed up numbers of even the homeless living there. Yeah, it's it's fucked up gerrymandering is what it is. Because they get a representative for every 750,000 people.
Wow. Yeah, I knew about that, but you're right when you put it that way. More free shit, more a lot of access to drugs, free housing, that's definitely going to increase the population.
Yeah.
Why would you want a guy that looks like the Joker to be California or to be the president from California? Newsom ain't going to run in 2028, man. He's gonna take that $1 billion he stole from the Californians and he's gonna get the hell out of here. I wouldn't be surprised if that man popped up next year and said he was living in a Muslim country that doesn't extradite to the US. That way, they can't get him where he's at.
Well, you can't go to Honduras no more. It was a non it was a non-extraditionary country until Juan Orlando Hernandez changed it, and then the U.S. government used the law that they didn't even want him to change to extradite him. That's pretty
and then
sus,
he,
people.
and then Trump pardoned him. And then the Democrats said, "Oh, Trump pardoned the drug dealer."
Yeah, well, Hakeem Jeffries took money from a human trafficker.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yep.
I don't care how much taxes California pays. They have the largest debt out of any state in the country. They're a deficit state. Look it up. These past 2 or 3 years, they've been a deficit state.
Yeah,
They're
hardworking
taking
states
more
like
money from the
Tennessee is
federal
having to
government
keep
than
them
they
up.
give.
Yeah, hardworking states like Tennessee is having to keep them up.
Yeah. Tennessee and Florida having to keep California up, man. We need you, Bernio. We need you. Get California back on track.
Hey, Smoking
2030.
Blondie, you don't know what healthy is. Because if you got to put Smoking Blondie in your name, you're everything but smoking, and you're probably everything but blondie,
It's probably
except
a
maybe the air.
dude. It's probably a
Probably a dude.
transgender dude that cut off his wiener and dyed his hair blonde.
Hey, smoking fat ass. Tennessee's not a Tennessee don't have an income tax either. We don't need one.
Are you actually bragging about living in that shithole that you live in? Not you, smoking blonde. And you really bragging about living in Indiana? I would sell my kidneys not to live in Indiana.
You ain't kidding. I would probably donate my left nut to science and tell them
Boston
not
is
to even
full
use
of fucking
anesthesia.
liberals. And also, they got quite a bit of illegal alien immigrants there. I mean, instead of paying $15,000 to get your wiener removed, you could have used that $15,000 to move out of that hellhole that you're living in.
Then they wouldn't have nothing to complain about. I think that's what it is. They got to have something to complain about. I mean, let's face it. Yesterday with dumbass blaming Trump for their broken phone. I mean,
Imagine,
imagine.
dude, that's Indiana intelligence right there. Sorry, everyone out there that's a Trump supporter. That's Indiana. I love you guys. It's just some of these Indiana folks are driving me crazy. And this transgender cut off his wiener. Then he has the nerve to say the reason he didn't get his phone fixed for like 2 months now is because of Trump. He said the reason he's too lazy to drive an hour away to get his phone fixed is because of Trump. Like, is that not Trump derangement syndrome?
I think so.
Man, I don't know what other way to put it. If that's not Trump derangement syndrome, what is?
But yeah, imagine if they didn't have anything to blame Trump for, nothing to argue about, nothing to complain about. Those people like to complain.
Serious question. Do you remember just last year when not a single person was complaining about anything, even though inflation was 10%? No one could afford shit. Not a single word out of the Democrats' mouth. That just shows me they don't know a thing about the economy.
They don't know they don't know nothing about personal economics.
They don't know nothing about self accountability. I still remember that one debate I did with that fella. I said, if you get a dumbass face tattoo that says fuck the police, and then you get pulled over and the cops start saying, why do you got that on your face? You know, that's suspicious as fuck. The guy said it was the cop's fault and said it's your fault for getting that dumbass face tattoo.
Dude, when I see somebody with a tattoo, it could be I love God, it could be I love Trump, it could be anything. I don't care. When I see a face tattoo, what I see is don't ever hire me for any job anywhere under any circumstances. That's what I see.
And literally, according to that fucker, oh, it's the cop's fault for profiling you.
Yeah, tattoo is freedom of speech, and you got a price to pay.
The freedom
Freedom of
is
speech
free,
isn't free.
but being
That's
jobless
Charlie
ain't.
Kirk.
It doesn't bother me. I don't give a damn what you got. That's not the question. The question is, do you have self accountability for your bad decision making?
Yeah, I'm not going to hire somebody with face tattoos to represent my company. You can have arm tattoos all day long. You can have a tattoo on your neck. But when it gets up past your chin, no, sir.
Face tattoos equals career crasher.
Yep. I think only low lifes that don't ever want to have a job gets a face tattoo.
Man, I just
Let's
wanted to be
face
a
it, about one of the only jobs you're going to get with a face tattoo is working in a tattoo parlor.
man. I was planning to get a face tattoo tomorrow, man. I just wanted to be a rapper like what's that one guy's name? Devil is a Democrat fella.
Man, I'll
Tom
give you a face
McDonald, man. I just
tattoo.
wanted to be the next Tom McDonald, man.
I'll give you a face tattoo. You just lay down, close your eyes. I'll draw a big old pecker on the side of your face.
Oh my god, no.
Unless you're gonna be a rapper or work in a tattoo parlor, face tattoos ain't gonna work. They're
Hey,
iffy
Maxwell,
in
what
a
do you do
garage.
for a living, brother? He said he has a face tattoo and he's a Trump supporter. What do you do? Oh, he makes music.
Okay, see, I just said musician, rapper. But you're not going, and I'm a Trump supporter too, man. But I'm just saying, you're not going to get a job, say, working at a car dealership.
I can't
You might,
face a tattoo. We ain't judging Maxwell. The question wasn't even about a face. The question was
yeah,
if
it
you
ain't
do
even
stupid
about their
shit.
character. It's about representing my company. Like, let's say I had a heating and air company. There's no way I would hire somebody with face tattoos to go because they have to walk into people's homes.
And that's going to
Now, how
terrify
many
the
little
fuck
old
out
ladies
of
would be
them.
intimidated by a face tattoo? A bunch, all of them. It's my issue.
Like it or not, you're judged by your appearance.
Yep. Not everybody can be this good looking.
Like, for instance, if you dyed your beard pink and put it in two long different things, one going out this side
Let's
and
not
one
bring
going
my
out this
beard.
side.
Let's not bring my beard into this.
Why? Were you thinking about dyeing it pink?
Hell
uh,
no.
No, I seen one guy. The reason I said dye your beard pink is because I seen one guy, dude. He said he was a woman. He said he was a trans woman. He had a beard probably about one third of yours. He dyed it trans colors. He dyed it pink and blue.
Oh God,
He had a nose piercing right here as well.
dude. When I see a nose piercing, I just want to go get like some 5 pound fishing twine, fishing line. and tie to it and just lead them around.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Those are the types of people that I would put in my freedom wheel.
Your freedom wheel snot ring.
Do I need to explain my freedom wheel to everybody out there?
No, I think we already know what your freedom wheel is. You got that magic thing behind you, huh?
Yep. That's probably my favorite one.
That's my favorite one too. That should be your signature. Oh, you mean the libtard markings and accessories? Even the face tattoo guy said 100% wouldn't recommend a face tattoo for anyone.
Yeah. And I'm not judging you, Maxwell. I'm really not. I mean, I know people with face tattoos. I used to be a 1% biker. They were common. But the people that was in the club that had face tattoos, they usually didn't have good jobs.
Anyone ever try to get you to get a face tattoo?
No, no, it wouldn't have mattered if they did try. It was popular when I got out for people to put a 15 under their eye. Hell no, I am not putting shit on my face.
Not even fuck the Democrats right here, man.
Hell no, I'd do it in fake tattoo. I'd sport a henna tattoo.
Dude, that would be
I'd sport,
funny, dude. We should both get fake face tattoos and come on here.
you know what? I'll look into it, see how long it lasts.
you'll you'll pull up in your truck and deliver a load. They'll be like, "The fuck is up with this dude?" He says, "Fuck the Democrats" on his
Yeah, put over
face.
here, fuck the Democrats, and then over here, put Trump 2028, and maybe up on my forehead, put support ICE raids.
Dude, that would be fucking crazy. That would be crazy. Well, if you're worried about your image and you're not worried about your career as an employee working in the public space, then fine. Your choice, your life.
Yeah.
Apparently, apparently, you guys can't take a damn joke. Truckinator. People wonder why face tats don't get you hired by the employ job interviews. It's not the tattoo that turns off the employer. It's the decision making they question.
Kind of goes hand in hand, don't it?
Yeah. I'm glad y'all don't like face tattoos, whitewash anyway. Roofer said my customer base wouldn't want them at their home.
Exactly. That's my point. It's not that they're bad people. It's that your customer base is going to be very judgmental. Dude, I'm so particular about who I bring to my home. I don't bring people to my home. I don't bring nobody. I'd let Graham come into my home, but that's the first person I've run across in a long time that I don't let people from work come to my home. I
Yeah,
enjoy my
that's your
private.
personal space.
Yep. I can run around here naked if I want to. My ding dong flopping everywhere.
I don't need to hear about that. Roofer says it's bad for business. I own my own, so I understand why. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I'm
100%.
saying. I'm not saying that people with face tats are bad people, but it's not good for a business. It's going to be dealing with people like homeowners or the general public.
Hey, congrats, Maxwell. I hope you're doing well, brother. Also, I hope you subscribed. You seem like a decent guy. Well, I'm sure with a face tattoo, you have to be a self employment. That's my whole point. Yeah.
Yeah, but even with self-employment, if you are the owner self-employed with a face tat, it's still going to hurt you. I believe out there. I know for a fact. I know this for a fact. There's people out there that'll pay extra to do business with someone that ain't as good as what you're doing that doesn't have a face tattoo.
He's right about this. First thing ever. Oh my God, these damn Democrats. I'm surprised the Democrats don't love face tattoos.
They do. Put in
What about blue
liberal.
hair?
Yeah, put it in liberal and go to the images and scroll through and you see some fucked up shit.
Really? If I
Now
type it,
I would hire somebody with face tats over somebody with fucked up hair dyed and like a feminine man with a beard.
yeah, what if you see like a man with a beard, he had blue hair, and he had breast implants versus a dude with face tattoos? Who are you picking?
Face tats all day long. I'll take the face tats. I'll make it work. See, I could put makeup over the face tats. I can't do anything with the titty implants.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. At least you can put I mean you can get them removed. It's painful as hell, but you could put makeup over it too. Wear a mask. Hey, wait, I have
Yeah,
a
wear the
great
mask.
idea for people. If you have face tattoos, I have a job for you. You can be an ICE agent because they wear masks all day.
Something like that, though, they're not really dealing with the public in the same way. You're not after the residential or the private sale.
Yeah, you're
You're
just kicking
enforcing.
people's doors in and dragging them out of their homes. It's awesome.
I could actually probably see face tattoos being a net positive in that industry, you know, because I'm sorry. My first idea, I mean, I'm not intimidated by much, but I mean, there is people with face tats that have kind of intimidated me. So the intimidation factor would probably be a plus in that industry, you know?
Yeah,
I
imagine
did
some
tell a
dude
feller
grabs
one
on your
time,
mask, he pulls it
I
down.
did, I did tell a feller one time that was looking for trouble. I looked at him and I said, "You think face tats make you tough? Face tats don't make you tough. Scrubbing them off makes you tough. Let me grab my Brillo pad."
Oh my gosh. Oh, you stopping here for a laugh when the views go down? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, I've got
All
to
right.
hop off
Yeah,
here,
I was
Graham,
gonna
but
hop off too.
I'll be around.
All right, man. Peace. Peace out, everybody. I'm out of here as well. Have a good one. Talk to you guys.